Oh yeah, finally something the CDI actually excels in compared to other consoles. It's most excellent to race on its huge surface. Right, so if you're looking for actual racing simulators, then sadly there's only one real option that sort of falls into this category, and that is Video Speedway. So here we have one of the first games made for the CDI. It was released all the way back in 1992, but that doesn't give it the right to be less fun than games that were made 10 years before it. Yes, it's that bad. Be prepared to get acquainted with one of the worst games I've ever played. And believe me, that is saying a lot. The menu is pretty boring. You can choose to start tournaments in different classes or do practice runs on the 10 tracks. Those are the most important options really, well, except maybe for the exit button. The music in the menus is alright, nothing special or anything, but at least not annoying. When starting a tournament, you get to set the amount of players and what color car they will be driving. On the map screen, you can get some info on the track, go to the pit, or go to the dreaded race itself. Let's look at some actual gameplay now. First off, let's go over the sound. It's horrendous. And I'm not kidding. Here, listen for yourself. Imagine hearing this for 3 laps long. There is no music in the game, but seeing the other qualities of the game, that might be a good thing. Woo! A lawnmower would sound better. They must have really tried to mess the sound up this badly. All 3 cars sound the same too. So, is there a kart engine in a Formula 1 car? Or the other way around? Must be a costume Philips engine or something. Let me turn that down again. I think everyone's ears have endured enough by now. Of course, by playing this game for this review as long as I did, I'm not only the half-blind gamer now, but also the half-deaf one. You just want to be done with the races as fast as you can. It's very painful that this game insists on having you drive a qualifying lap though. You can't skip it at all, and it's there before every single race. Really annoying, unneeded, and downright harmful to the senses. All the senses? Oh yeah, look at it. It looks just as it sounds. Awful. There's only a skyline that gives any sense of where you are. If you wouldn't know better, you'd think you were playing one of those old arcade races, and a crappy one at that. The sense of speed is also dazzling. Just put some shades of grey on the road and alternate them. Look at us go. Woo! I'm taking the turn now. Still taking the turn some more. Wow, I'm amazed we didn't pass ourselves yet. The scaling effects are just awesome too, especially on the other cars. They jump all over the screen. There are LCD games with better scaling than this. And these spastic bosses will get you out of the race a lot too by driving into you. You have a body count, and if something hits you, the screen just flashes black and you lose some body points. Depending on your speed, you can lose far more than just 1 too. If it's 0, you crash and end the race. The problem with this is that those other drivers don't give a shit and just drive through you like you weren't there. You can't see them coming since you don't have a mirror, so you just have to hope no one is behind you when taking a turn. The game features an upgrade shop where you can buy upgrades for your top speed, acceleration, traction and body points. If you want to win, then just get rid of all your body points. Yes, you can't hit anything this way, but your aim should be to end first in the qualifying round. By the way, body points lost during a race need to be rebought anyway, so it's a total waste of upgrade points. Just keep upgrading speed as much as you can and then go for acceleration and traction. You'll easily get first every single time, except on the last 2 races in London and Monaco, where it becomes apparent that the other drivers just have better spawns than you and will go much faster. It's just bullshit. You can go around Monaco at full speed pretty much all the way, and even though you go 300 miles per hour over one of the most difficult Formula 1 tracks out there, they will still pass you left and right. It doesn't really matter if you either start in the kart, Formula 3000 or Formula 1 class. The lower you start, the longer it takes to reach the end though. Once you did the free kart races, you automatically advance to the F3000 races, and after doing those you go to the F1 ones. The upgrades will remain as they were. There is some speed increase, at least the numbers say so, but the free cars feel, sound and look exactly the same. Except during the loading times, which this game so obviously needed. At the end, or when you crashed 3 times, you just get your score and you're done. You may enter your name though if you manage to beat the initial awesome high scores of 0. You can't even win really, since you're not actually playing against anyone. The only standings you see is a list of points for all the players who participate. And good luck finding someone who will not kill you after submitting them to this. Oh, and don't think it's split screen either. It's just taking turns, so if all the players get first place, they all get 1000 points. Because it makes sense, right? Going complicated with fastest times is for pussies, I tell you. The game also boasts about having a live replay feature. That sounds impressive for 1992, right? Well, what it means is showing a little stock footage of something happening related to how you finish the race.
This slow driver ended in a photo finish. A still picture if I've ever seen one.
How stupid. But I guess no early CD-based game is complete without some useless media slapped onto it. There's also someone giving you advice on upgrades. Basically, his job consists of telling you which statistic has the least blocks in it.
Your car won't run any better by me just looking under the hood. Invest some of your winnings in parts and labor.
The best movies by far are the ones where this lady congratulates you on winning. Her genuine expressions are just priceless.
Congratulations on your first place win! I'm just dying to see how you do in something a little racier.
They must have just found some hooker and gave her the stupidest lines ever to say in front of the camera.
I love the way you handle curves.
The help is pretty funny too.
Welcome to Life in the Fast Lane, the world of professional racing. Video Speedway puts 1 to 4 players into the driver's seat for a competition through 10 of the world's most grueling racetracks.
Just look at how they explain how to control the car. They use the right thumb for everything. Were they deliberately trying to show that the control with the remote just sucks? Not that it's a whole lot better with the gamepad. Let's see now, up is down, down is up. Yep, they were drunk when making this. I think we've seen enough of this crap. Make something that utilizes the system's strengths, as little as there are, but don't try and make something that it can't handle. It ends up sucking and being utter shit, like this. Even by low standards of the CDI, avoid this game. Even though it's cheap and all over the place, if you get it for your collection, just don't play it. At least I hope you enjoyed this video. See you all next time, if I didn't go mad by then.
I am very honored to present this trophy to the third best driver in the world. Really?
Just hand over the champagne, lady. I could really use that right now. And yes, really. Maybe after that we can get racier while I handle some more curves and teach you all about perfect shifting. Better make the 2 bottles now.